welcome back to our next Q&A session all about fasting. Today I have again the pleasure to speak to Dr. José Manuel Garcia Verdugo, who is the medical director of the Buchinger Wilhelmi Fasting Clinic in Marbella. Hello, Dr. Garcia Verdugo, and thank you very much for taking the time to answer some of the questions our followers are having.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling, and I hope I can give some explanation to your questions.
So today's question is about one of the biggest common diseases we are having in Western world. It's about diabetes, and the question is, can type 2 diabetes fast? And if then, for how many hours? And maybe you have also a recommendation for type 1 diabetes, I guess.
You know, the type 2 diabetes people should be always under medical control, never at home. First of all, because here you will control every day the sugar, and in case it's, for example, coming by night or in any moment of the day very low, you should need sometimes help. Here is really in our clinics very safe because you are under control the whole day, 24 hours. The diabetes type 2 is improving a lot with the fasting because first of all you lose a lot of weight and it helps a lot. Then the sugar is coming down. We see the hemoglobin glycate is also decreasing, so it helps because you have less problem with the insulin and less problem with the resistance to the insulin in the tissues. Type 1 we don't do normally. Some cases, if there are people with a long story of diabetes and they know them very well and they're very clear, but I don't recommend at all to do at home. Never, because you can have serious problems. But type 2, we have many people with that problem because it's part of our general disease in the world, the metabolic syndrome. One of the legs is especially that. And in that cases, we recommend always no less than 2 weeks because you need also at the end to begin to eat properly and to control the sugar with the way you are eating. So it's always long-term fasting. And normally many of these patients are real overweight and also they need to begin with the exercise because the type 2 diabetes used to begin with overweight, less exercise, and altogether makes the end problem that is diabetes.
And to my knowledge, type 2 diabetes, after being in our clinics for a long-term fast, they really benefit sustainably and also in many cases can reduce medication for the long run. Right?
Of course, because you know, while you are in the clinic, you have all the information with the nutritionist, because many of these people, even if they have been diabetic for a long time, they don't know what to eat properly. So when you see how well they feel with the exercise, how good is the food and how many things you can eat, because you can eat nearly everything, but the only thing is in what quantity. So I always say that our clinics, in a way, we are like school of health, because they really take again a way of living more healthy, doing exercise, reducing stress, eating properly, and most of the people can stop taking medication if they reduce weight and then continue doing well at home. But always, I tell you, always with the medical control, never by themselves.
Yeah, you said earlier already also about type 2 diabetic, they should fast in the clinic if somebody, or with medical supervision, if somebody would like to try intermittent fasting with type 2 diabetic. Is that something they can try by themselves?
They can try, but always they should control very well. They don't make any hypoglycemia. Because normally we say you can have a light dinner at 7, for example, and then don't have breakfast until 10 the next day. So leaving 16 hours fasting, normally you will have no problem, but you always should be very with a lot of attention about how you feel, that you don't make any hypoglycemia.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much once again. I hope everybody found that information interesting and helpful. In case you have additional questions, just post them below this video and we might answer one of them in one of the next videos. Thank you very much once again and see you soon. Bye bye.